Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen. Guess what day it is today? It's mail day. We got another package in from the pit stop on Whatnot. I have already cracked it, but we're about to go. Oh dear, okay. We are, sorry, you're gonna have to give me a second here. We're about to see what's in here. I obviously bought it, so I know what's in here already. But can you guess what's in here? We're gonna pull out all the paper, all this stuff that nobody cares about. Paper for days. All right, there we go. Should be all of it. All right, we got two things in here. We're gonna, again, same as last time, we're gonna start off with the small item and then work our way to the bigger item. So first off, God, this is such a beautiful car. We've got the Ross Chastain Busch Beer retro car, the old throwback, and my God, this is an absolutely beautiful diecast. We're gonna go ahead and open it and take it out of the box. As much as I hate to do that, I don't hate it that much. I want to get a look at this thing. Now, again, the thing with these beer cars is they all come on a base, which it's not like I'm using these for stop motions anymore. So I guess I could keep it on the base, and more than likely I will. But, wow. The color on the blue, I absolutely love the color on the blue. And then, of course, it looks like a foil number on the number one. Get a view of that beautiful hood with the Busch Beer mountain on it. Just what an amazing paint scheme. Absolutely gorgeous design on this paint scheme. And another addition to the Ross Chastain part of the collection. I am very, very fond of this car, of this piece. If you are a diecast collector or even just a Ross Chastain fan and you can get your hands on one of these and you don't have it in your collection, I would absolutely recommend it. Matter of fact, if I can find this in a 1/24th scale, I seriously might consider it because this is just such an amazing paint scheme. Trackhouse always delivers with their paint schemes. So we're gonna set this aside for now. Actually, let's give it a quick little review. Overall, the quality on this, especially for it being Lionel, and we all know how Lionel's been, I do see that tiny paint chip right there, right where the white part is. Didn't notice that before. I do notice it now. Other than that, it to me looks pretty good, other than that paint chip, which is disappointing, and I'm very upset that I realized that because now it's going to be all that I see. But with that being said, beautiful car, still a beautiful paint scheme. I'm going to have to give this a 9 out of 10, and the only way that it could be higher is if that paint chip wasn't there. Lionel, do better. But with that being said, let's move on to the big prize. We got another 124, and if you watched my last diecast unboxing, you'll know that I am a fan of this guy. And this was the diecast that I have been wanting for a while to get me back into collecting specifically. I have almost picked this up so many times in the past 2 years and have never done it. I've never allowed myself to, but it came up on Whatnot, and at that point I had to bite the bullet. I had no choice. We've got the 2024 race winner. Go ahead and make your guess. Who's it gonna be? If you know me, if you know who I like now in this generation of NASCAR, now that my boy Jimmy Johnson's retired, you might have been able to guess. We've got the Tyler Reddick 2024 Talladega White Jordan win. Another absolutely amazing paint scheme. You can't say enough about 2311 and their designs. Some of them are pretty simple, like this one, but they always deliver. Trackhouse and 2311 are by far the pinnacle of paint schemes in NASCAR right now. And it's them. They're top two, and third place has a serious gap. So anyways, let's take a look. Obviously, we have a bunch of confetti on this car. So much, in fact, that you can't see through the windshield. You can hardly see the driver number up here. You can't see the name across the banner. And again, on the back, so much confetti that the DIN is inside the mirror right here where the mirror would go. I don't know if you can read that, but we are DIN 1225 out of 1272. So we got one of the later ends of the bunch. But again, just beautiful paint scheme. And with it being a raced edition, we've got some tire buildup on the front of the car, a little bit of tire buildup on the sides of the car, if you can see kind of in that white area right there. Not a whole lot of damage to this car, no tire marks or anything of that sort, except for maybe just right in front of that door number right there. We got maybe what looks to be possibly a little bit of a tire mark. But again, absolutely beautiful car. And looking at it, it's hard to tell what's a paint chip and what's just confetti. I think I might see a very, very slight paint chip on the roof rail right there. But with all the confetti, you're not really gonna notice that. And I'm pretty sure that's confetti. Looking at it, this is a very well done car, which is what you would hope, especially paying $100 for it. Overall, not really seeing anything wrong with this one. Now the review on this one, as much as I'm a Tyler Reddick guy, and I know this is gonna sound crazy, I'm gonna have to give this one slightly lower than the Chastain car. I'm gonna go 8 out of 10 on this one. And it's not to any fault of Lionel. It's not because I don't like the paint scheme. Again, this is gonna sound crazy. I don't like the confetti. I know it's a raced version, and obviously there's gonna be confetti on it. If that's how they got to victory lane. But correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think that they released just this paint scheme by itself. I think the raced version, and I could be wrong, but I think the raced version is the only version of this car that we get. So I would have preferred to just have the base paint scheme, but at the same time, getting another win, 124 in the collection, doesn't hurt. I just wish that I could have got the base car. And then obviously, as always with the race wins, we get a couple little things in here. The Lionel Garage little flyer they give you, which I still haven't set up a Lionel Garage. Might have to consider it. But again, with all the raced wins, they will give you the race win sticker, which I think is pretty cool. I love that they still do this. Now, back in the day when they did race wins, I'm not sure if the confetti actually came from the track or not. I would assume it did. But back in the day, they used to give you a little bag that had a couple pieces of confetti in it. I have a Jimmy Johnson 2016 Dover win that had some confetti with it. I wish they still did that. But the fact that they still do give you the winning sticker is pretty cool. And I also like that they give you the kind of stat sheet for the race, if you will. Here we see Tyler Reddick, Geico 500 winner at Talladega, April 21st, 2024. And on the back, it's got some quick facts for you. Time of race, 3 hours, 13 minutes, and 29 seconds. He started, what is that, 18th? Total laps 188. Number of cautions, we had 4 cautions for, 21 laps. That is ridiculous for how big Talladega is, actually. 4 cautions for 21 laps. You're running almost 5 caution laps. That's kind of crazy. But anyway, Reddick led 13 laps, and the margin of victory was less than a second, 0.2 of a second for Tyler Reddick. So that's the diecast haul for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Cannot wait to pick up some more cars. It might be a little while. I spend way too much money on that app, but I also can't help myself. So who knows? Here pretty soon, we could definitely get another NASCAR diecast review. Let me know who your guys' favorite driver is. And I guess I'll ask you this. Have you seen your favorite driver win a race? I haven't. Tyler Reddick's won a couple of them, but I have never actually been able to sit down and watch him win a race. And hopefully that changes this Sunday at Dover, but we'll see. Because the first time he wins a race, that diecast is absolutely getting pre-ordered. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys see these pieces and decide to go pick some up for yourselves, because they are both absolutely beautiful diecasts. Again, you can get pretty good deals on Whatnot. So if you decide you want to get some diecast, you don't want to break the bank, a lot of older stuff, newer stuff, all in between, check out Whatnot. Check out MW Suppliers, G-Way Flips, The Pit Stop, which is where I got these from. All of them are great. You can find great deals, great cars, and pretty much anything on there. So I would definitely recommend it. But anyways, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care. I will see you next time.